So, ladies and gentlemen, they've released a brand new epic arc. This one is called, looks like Fractured Legacy. You just go to Kisogo to start it up. All right, this looks like it's a beginner arc as well, so you just set destination, and let's get on our way. Now, this expansion does come with a lot of cool little bits and bobs, the arc being just one of them. There will actually be a site, and now I can kind of talk about this a little bit more now that, you know, things aren't under embargo. So there is a site called a phased field. These are mining sites that you get to scan down. And it's kind of just like a giant rip in space. And rocks are kind of like there, but not there. And then the rocks slowly become there. And if you drop a phase anchor, you can make the rocks become there a little bit faster. And you get to mine the rocks and do the whole thing there. Pretty interesting. I'm sure the market for phased anchors will be absolutely bonkers, at least in the first few days. The epic arc starts you in Kisogo. Checking on the map to make sure we're going in the right spot. Okay. Now, as you see, this is the 2D map. We're going to go back to the 3D map because we're boomers. And there we go, Kisogo. It's kind of like this dead-end little pocket over here. Right next to Jita's, 3 jumps away. And that is where we are going to start our adventure. We're going to be heading over to the Air Laboratory Station. A little bit of prior knowledge. I do know that we are going to need a data analyzer. And of course, because because this is a mining epic arc, we do have some lasers up top. This is a fit that I'm trying out because I want to see if this is something we can publish to guide new bros or just low SP characters. No Tech 2 involved at all. All right, agents. Elias Peltonen is our epic arc agent. Oh, look at him. He looks like he's got a 5 o'clock shadow at like noon. Either that or he's an alcoholic. I can't tell. All right, so the rewards for this epic arc, you get 500k ISK and you get a Pioneer. The Pioneer, of course, being the new mining destroyer. Look at that. It's got fire on it, and it hasn't even taken hull damage. It's pretty neat. I'm actually missing the required skills because I need Mining Destroyer. We'll just buy and train that. But if we look at the overview here, you get 20% bonus to range, 10% to yield, 5% reduction in gas cloud scoop duration per skill level. So you can get that up to like 100% mining range. 50% mining yield, and 25% reduction in the scoop duration. We're looking at the roll bonus already gives you 50%.
Sneezed on the Cloudflare servers.
Disturbed. That's why Tangia's down, is because the Cloudflare servers are doing weird shit. And a 25% reduction in scoop duration. So 50% bonus to yield, 25 reduction to duration. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing fantastic. And thank you so much for the subscription. That's right, guys. Subscriptions Mark you safe from the ads. All right. So the first mission is called The Missing Pilot. All right. We should give this guy a voice. He should be kind of Chad-like. Hello there, Captain. I could use your help. A close friend of mine who is working at ore, Batya Sarnia, is missing, presumed dead. No one will tell me or her family what happened. I need your help to uncover the truth. While I try and uncover another tin of hair gel. This shit's expensive. I've tracked down her old work crew and got you on their work roster. I need you to go undercover as an ore miner, hack their mainframe, and steal any data on Sarnai while I apply that hair gel. All right, boys, accept the mission. Let's go. Now we're going to Ikuchi. We'll go ahead and set Desto over there. And undock. So global outage for Cloudflare. Unfortunate. Yes, Kadrian, this is the new epic arc that gives you the Pioneer. Lucky Lays, thank you so much for the follow. Disturbed again, thank you so much for that subscription. Now, this epic arc is designed for newer players. You can take it pretty much right away. You just got to make sure that you have the skills for it. I think the skills being incredibly low. You do have to make sure that you can use a data analyzer. One of the things you might have noticed in our little brief there, our little mission brief, was that we do have to hack that data center. Maybe that's what happened, chat. Maybe the Eve nerds got a little too excited about hacking data centers and accidentally took down Cloudflare. Mafukin says, wrong data center. Is that what, is that what happens when robots have sex? You know? One robot's trying to stick it in the port, and then the other robot's like, wrong data center, wrong data center! Oh, man. Night Goonch, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard, mate. Welcome to the crew. Super stoked to have you. That's the exhaust port. All right. So we are in Ikuchi. The opportunities will give you a warp to site. Interestingly enough, there is so much demand for this epic arc. There is tie-dye in system. The time dilation factor being 82%. Astanis, what's with your coochie? No, it's Ikuchi. Disturb says that's a new way to look at backdoor access. I hate you. But only because you're funnier than me. All right, so undercover Elias Peltonen. Hey there, Captain. Up ahead, a phased field is being worked on by the ore crew that Sarnai was a part of before she disappeared. I managed to get us added to their work roster. You mine like any other member of the crew. Make your way towards the system mainframe, hack it, and then get out of there. Alright, boys, let's go. It's a good thing I fitted a micro warp drive. Bernard, good to see you, brother man. X-Man is on a 20 stream watch streak. Look at you, super fan up in here. Yes, Grimmy's a miner, Bernard. Nobody tell Ashtarothi. All right, so we gotta mine rocks just like anybody else. God, it's so far away. Welcome to a phased field, Captain. These ore folks don't mess around. They've already got their mobile phase anchor up and running on the second phased asteroid. Director Charlotte Becker. Welcome, miner. Hope you're ready to work. We've got a lot to clear out before the site collapses. Oh, she's got gray hair. She, you know what? We might give her a grandma voice. Welcome, miner. I hope you're ready to work. I like that one better. Ready and eager, Director Becker. Good. Ore has a job that needs doing, and I only have time for people capable of getting it done. My Rorqual and the main crew have the phase asteroid covered. Your job is to clear up the Veldspar floating around, dearie. Okay, now he's like whispering to us. Do as she says. We need these miners to think we're just part of the crew. Miners are over there. Part of the fleet, part of the crew, part of the fleet, part of the crew. Poor guys. All right, we can't warp because natural phenomena are disrupting the ship. All right, let's go get ourselves some Veldspar, boys. Some delicious space rocks. The number says, so they're putting you on janitorial duty on the low quality ore? Yes. They're like, here, clean up the space trash, you peasant. All right, so... Oh. Hold on, there's some Squirtite over there. We have to deplete the Veldspar asteroids. So we actually have to mine a bunch of stuff here, chat. All right, gonna go ahead and activate our lasers. Let it do the work. I wonder how many cycles this is gonna take. Damn. It took more than one cycle of, well, more than 2 cycles because we have 2 lasers running. I'm immediately dissatisfied. I require instant gratification. Are these rocks intelligent? I don't know. Let's ask them. All right, so it took 2 cycles. Didn't even make a dent in our mining hold, so that works. The range on this, by the way, 12 kilometers? Okay. right, let's go to the next asteroid. Cracker, good to see you. Spiteful Avarice, what's up, brother? So we have to mine in total 15 rocks. This is going to be kind of tedious, I'm not going to lie. I guess the Scordite at the end is our reward for being a good boy. So 508 units of Veldspar. Oh, 384. So I think what we might be able to do is we might be able to interrupt mid-cycle and save ourselves some time. Chat. The math is mathing. So after the first cycle, we might be able to just shut these off mid-cycle and we're fine. There we go. Didn't save us terribly too much time, I'm gonna be real. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we get to... I was gonna say enjoy mining the bigger stuff, but we don't enjoy mining. But we'll be able to make Chad happy. Yeah, we'll make Chad happy. Oh, here we go. We got Chad making small talk with the old lady. I know what you're after, buddy. It's an impressive operation you have here. Or is always ready to push into new frontiers. Nobody can match us for skill or innovation. Would you like a biscuit, dearie? Ah, no thank you. I'm watching my figure. You sound pretty proud of your our corporation. Yes, I work here. Or is the industry in New Eden? Everyone else is just sweeping up our dust, kind of like what you're doing now. Stick around long enough and you'll see. Nestine, good to see you, brother man. Hope you're doing fantastic today. I think we can do a quarter interrupt. Quarter interrupt is 129 units and a little bit further. Okay, no. I messed that up just a wee bit. Cool. There was 32 units left. Look how cinematic this is, boys. I'm just bumping off the rock because I left my micro warp drive on and I set it on approach. All right, we're getting closer, boys. Heading to the next Veldspar rock. All right, we've got 7 rocks taken care of. I guess you could say this is rock and ball torture. Straight to the gulag for me. Magical Geek, you absolute Chad, coming in with a 5 bomb. Yo, thank you so much. Magical Geek gifting out 5 subscriptions to 5 lucky people here in chat. All right, we've got K9, we've got Gamer Pev, Dawsomer, Captain Valros, and then we've got Demon in the Rough. What an interesting name. Not Diamond in the Rough, Demon in the Rough. Thank you so much, brother man. I appreciate the hell out of that. How is the expansion? The expansion so far is kind of buggy. There was a bit of an issue earlier where everybody was getting stuck actually in the site that I'm in. I think it was this one. But they were getting stuck in a site and everybody was getting routed to the same one. Like, they would enter the system and get stuck in this area, even if they didn't want to go there. But they, CCP's been really good about, like, hitting stuff live. So it's already, that problem already got fixed. Ooh, we got another transmission from Director Charlotte, ladies and gentlemen. Nice work out there, dearie. Keep it at this pace, and there'll be an ice-cool quaif waiting for you when we dock. Oh, I just love hard-working miners. Reminds me of my grandchildren. If they'd ever call. That sounds wonderful, Director. Sorry, aren't you worried about getting jumped with all these valuable rocks floating around? Oh, how silly, dearie. Or has Mordu's Legion on speed dial. One call from us and we're going to kill them all. Mining has always been dangerous, and the greater the risk, the greater the reward. Why are you nervous, dearie? Not anymore. We'll get back to it. Ice-cold quaif is no laughing matter. Oh, you're so reliable. You guys like my shitty voice acting? It's great. It's great. CCP should hire me. They should hire me. It'll be great. I promise. So Remy says, gotta love that they made it so you can't build the Odysseus yet. And if you try building off the BPO for the mining laser field enhancement burst charge, the market crashes. Wait, so if I just go to buy that, everything dies? Wait, hold on. Oop. There we go. Interesting. I mean, I'm sure they're working on fixes. I really want to produce the Odysseus. You guys know me. I'm a big Sisters of Eve fan. I already have my Odysseus blueprints in my station, ready to go. Erst helped hook me up with that, and then I bought an extra one. Erst just ensured that I actually had one. Because he's an amazing dude. By the way, let me give him a shout out really quick, guys. All right. Big shout out to Erst. If you're not already following Erst, give him a follow. All right. He does a lot of informational content. He has a wealth of knowledge about the game. He's just a really good dude as well. All right. We're going to go get in here on some more Veldspar. Veldsparossi getting tore up by my mining lasers, chat. System is currently 92% time dilation factor. For those of you who do not know, time dilation happens when there's like too many people doing too many actions in a system. Everything slows down. And the idea behind this is that it gives people more time to react, like especially in large fleet things. The reality is they went full like game dev, and they were like, it's not a bug, guys, it's a feature. So the servers were shitting the bed, and they're like, no, that's totally a thing. It's time dilation now. Lord Volmort, good to see you, buddy. Also, I do need to do a shout out for Magical Geek. I feel like an absolute mongrel. Magical Geek is an amazing streamer. We met him at EVE FanFest 2025. He's an absolutely amazing dude. Really fun to chill with. You know, he was actually like getting into the spirit of dressing up for hanging out. He was actually dressed as one of the village people. All right, let's go mine this Scordite. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. It specifically says deplete the Veldspar asteroids. And they gave us one Scordite. I think that was like just a test to see who's paying attention and who's following directions. So, ladies and gentlemen, give Magical Geek some love. He's a fantastic dude, like I said. Absolute pleasure to hang with, and I hope that we're going to be hanging again next year at FanFest 2026. I felt like an ape because, like, you come in here with all this love, and then I didn't shout you out at first. Thank you so much again for the 5 gifted sub bomb. All right, all the Veldspar has been crunched. Wait a second. No, it hasn't. I ate the Veldspar rock, and it didn't tick up. So maybe they want me to eat the Scordite. Who knows? That'll be another bug thing, maybe. All right, so we're mining 338 units of Scordite each time. Pick up the slack out there. Ore needs this site turned over. And there's still more rocks that need breaking. Don't make me get my whip. All right. Now Chad's telling us to go mine the asteroid over there. Get us closer to that communication array. It's highlighting my Scordite. Mafukin says, not sure if I should be aroused or disgusted. Probably both. Listen, if Cloudflare was working right now, I would hit the saggy jiggle, and then you would absolutely be both. Oh, no. Yes, that's canon. That is canon now. The saggy jiggle is actually Director Becker. Can I just overheat these, please? Finish getting all this scordite. All right, we are up to 49%. 72% now. So we got to mine this rock. All right, we're just trying not to be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Probably could have got farther with Tech 2s, to be honest. But I did want to use this fit because it's going to be a little bit more useful for newer bros, low SP people. I just want to make sure it works. I want to make sure that we can complete the whole arc with it. And we don't have to make any changes. %. Should be done after this cycle, I would think. There we go. And now I'm just gonna, not suspiciously at all, with my micro warp drive running, me going over 2,000 meters a second, not so suspiciously just burn straight at the ore communication tower and hack it out. I depleted the asteroid, by the way. I depleted the Scordite asteroid, and it still has, on the opportunities, still has maintain your cover up. Even though I depleted it. But that's just like a visual bug. Here we go. We can comb through it later. Time to get out of here. That lady was starting to give me the creeps. Thank you for working hard on your ship today, dearie. Maybe next time I'll have a warm cream pie waiting for you. Why, Mafukin? Why would I say these things? Because I am a terrible person. And it's funny. Okay, yeah, so it was stuck on 94% on the Scordite, even though we crushed it. But then we were still able to grab... the chip. So it was really easy to hack that out, especially because I have really good hacking skills. But what you're looking for is when you hack that out, it's going to give you encrypted ore communication logs. And you're going to bring this right back to where you came from, right where you started. Oh, there's a mining surveyor. Interesting. There's a little button right here. Fitting a mining survey chipset module or joining a fleet with mining foreman bursts upgrades the surveyor with additional information. That's right. That's part of the mining changes. I just noticed the little thing down here. Would have really helped to check that out while we were in the belt. Penumbra says it's all part of the full Brother Grimoire entertainment package. Yes. Yes. Actual amounts of entertainment may vary. All right, a little asterisk there. All right, so now we're heading back to Kasogo. So how much you want to bet this chick got sucked into the phase field? Like, she's on the other side, and now we have to, like, anchor a phased anchor to get her back. And Or's just being super hush-hush about it because they don't want Space OSHA coming over here and shutting the whole mining operation down. This actually sounds very plausible, chat. All right. Nobody wants to fuck with Space OSHA. Yeah, Tangia's broken because of the Cloudflare outage. Alrighty. So, we start this conversation. What's up, nerd? Let's complete that mission. Boom! Mining Destroyer skill book, which we don't really need because we bought one already remotely. We'll just sell that off for nickels. And now we have a Pioneer. Oh, maybe I should train Mining Destroyer? Gonna apply skill points because I'm lazy. Ding. All right. Now, what do you need now, guy? All right. Those ore miners won't be happy that we stole their data, but it was worth it. I've never seen a silver fox like that. The data contains the details of some unique mineral isotopes. Why Sarnai's name is listed among them, I don't know. But I may just know someone who can help us make sense of this. Dude, she's become a mineral, guys. Her name's listed among the unique mineral isotopes. Bro, she totally got sucked into the phase field. I'm calling it. All right, let's request a mission. Current ship does not meet the requirements. Okay. So we get... Oh, wow. You get 6.5 million ISK as a reward for this one. Ship restrictions, we need the Pioneer. So, now what we do is I guess we leave this. We're going to board the Pioneer. What are we going to name our Pioneer? Ladies and gentlemen. This is a hard one. Wait a second. Wait a second. Granny's warm pie. There we go. Granny's warm pie, ladies and gentlemen. Build for success, reach for adventure. The Pioneer. That was a cool little welcome to the ship kind of dealio. All right, maybe I should like read what's going on here. All right. So, we've got the data. Now we just need to know what it means. The good news. A friend of mine in the Sisters of Eve has agreed to help us investigate the mineral isotopes mentioned alongside Sarnai in the data. Even better, he says he's managed to track some of them down. The only snag is that he needs our help to investigate them. I've sent the coordinates to your ship's computer. Meet him at the site with a mining ship and a surveyor, and help him investigate the correct isotopes. Cool. So let's go ahead and accept that. Oh, it's telling me I'm not ready yet. Well, you're not my real dad, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to strip our venture. So we can get all the bits and bobs that we need. Can we buy here in Kisogo? Can we buy one of these? No. Let's see what we have in station. Okay, cool. There is a mining laser in station. So we'll buy that. That way we can use all three of them. And then we do have some mining laser upgrades. All right, because we do have some slots that we've gained now. All right, I don't think we're going to need the data analyzer this go around. All right, this should be fine. Now, let's go ahead, complete mission. Wait, what? One or more mission objectives have not been completed? Excuse me? Oh. Oh, okay, so it gave us the mission anyway, but it was like, oh, hey, you're not ready to start it. Okay. Interesting. So now we got to go 6 jumps. Jeez, what's next? 7 jumps? Commander Antilles says he doesn't want to pilot Granny's Warm Pie. Well, that's too damn bad! Do we have any skins for the Pioneer? Yes, actually, there is a refined resourcer skin. Ooh, wow, that looks pretty nice, actually. For the Pioneer. Now, how do you get the refined resourcer skin? Well, that's actually really easy. The refined resourcer skin is actually a part of the EVE Online Catalyst expansion packs that they have released. So there are 2 packs. There's the Breakthrough Pack, which is like $95 that has a value of about $169. So that's pretty nice. But it's only $95 to purchase. And then there is the Catalyst Spark Pack, which is $11. $11. You get 14 days Omega. You get 150k skill points, an advanced cerebral accelerator, mining destroyer operations expert system, so it just boosts you all the way up. And then you get the Pioneer refined resourcer skin, so about $26 in value for $11. All right, if you use the code PLUNDER at checkout, you do help support the stream. If you use that code over on the Markee Dragon store, you're going to save an additional 3%. All right, but that is how you do get the refined resourcer skin. I actually just had to look on my other monitor, like I was checking this as I was saying it. I had like a DM from Markee that I was going through. I was like, oh, okay, this works. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad at all. Looks pretty sleek. You know, I'm not really a fan of like the base orange, yellow, blech. Mismo, you're asking how I got the Pioneer already. I'm doing the Epic Arc, buddy. When you do the Epic Arc, the first mission gives you a Pioneer as a reward. Oh, hey. That counted as a mining agent mission, so we got a reward. Nice. For the Air Career Program. Another good way to make some progress in EVE Online as a new player. The Air Career Program. Oh, boys, I am a terrible, terrible person. We're going to go ahead and give away an Ishtar here in chat. Type exclamation booty to get into the giveaway. My bad. All right, we're 2 jumps out. That's right, guys. Exclamation booty. Get in for an Ishtar. So they specifically gave us the basic mining surveyor chipset. So I think the chipset, of course, is going to be necessary. So it does increase the critical success chance and critical success bonus yield. That is a new mechanic that has kind of been introduced with this expansion. So you get the mining crits. Decreases mining laser, ice harvester, and gas cloud harvester residue probability. And enhances the integrated mining surveyor present in mining vessels by adding information about the quantity of ore remaining in scanned asteroids. Not too bad. It's a neat little shiny thing. Now, I think you can also get the functions. Not think, I know. You can get those extra functions by being in a fleet that has active mining foreman bursts. And then it's kind of like shared / broadcasted to everything. More tie-dye in system, guys. Everybody's doing the new arc. This is awesome. All right, we've landed. Oh, wow. That's a lot of rocks. Oh, it's Chad again. Hey there, Captain. Looking good. A friend of mine in the Sisters of Eve has agreed to help us research the data we pulled from Or's mainframe. They're waiting just through the gate. Once you're finished with this, I'm going to need you to wash the hair gel out of my comb. All right, we are in the pocket. I see a bunch of Veldspar asteroids. And there's the SOE Odysseus. Oh, it's brother Jacques Quelu. Sacre bleu! Elias, good to see you, old friend. You have certainly brought us some fascinating data. What could have caused a phase field to expel such unique isotopes? Very intriguing. I don't even know what I'm going for now. Like, I started out like halfway French, and then just like absolutely devolved. So you don't know what it means any more than we do, huh? So much for the Sisters of Eve. No, but together we can crack it. Some of these Asteroids contain the isotopes you identified. Yeah, I don't even care. Look for the asteroids with the lowest density. Bring me the ore from those asteroids. We shall see what we see. All right, just imagine his voices. On. Tete croissant. On. All right, and that just works out just fine. So you can identify the least dense asteroids using your mining surveyor. Spiteful Avarice winning the giveaway. Congratulations, buddy. Claim your prize with exclamation claim. The asteroids we're looking for will appear to be the same size as the others, but contain less ore. So, less ore. Let's take a look here. 1,000 units. Okay, that one has 1,000 units. It's also like kind of outlined in blue. I don't know if that's intentional. All right, we're gonna go to the one that's outlined in blue that has 1,000 units. All right, that one's 3,000. That one's 3,000. That one's 3,000. 1,000. Man, what I really should do is form a fleet with myself. And now, tag item. Aha. So I think this thing has a range, chat. I don't know. I dropped all my information, which is interesting. Did I at least get to market with the A? Yes, it did. Okay. But that's weird. All my stuff went away. Yes, this is exactly what we're looking for. Keep it up. Yes, yes, yes. I know. Oh, you click the button. And it does like a weird pulse. Oh my gosh. That's cool. Okay, so you just have to activate it and then, like, it shows you things. Okay, that one we're also going to be marking with an A. And that one we will also be marking with an A. Tag item, letter, A. And you can do that just by forming the fleet with yourself. Yeah, so I'm only mining 36 units of Veldspar isotope at a time. So I think this is going to take us a little while, boys. Yeah, 704 units. I need to add irregular expedition command ship to overview. Why do I need to do that? Oh, is that like to show the guy that's over there? Overview settings. Click. Cool, now we see him. That's the SOE Odysseus. So this is the Odysseus that you're going to see in space. Unfortunately, they don't have any skins out for the Odysseus yet. And I can't make my Odysseus because it's bugged. I can't run the contract yet, or I can't run the blueprint copy yet. But I have everything set up in station. I actually have 2 of them. Erst gave me one, and then somebody I noticed was selling a blueprint for 900 mil. I was like, you know what? I'll throw 900 mil at that. Who cares? Look at it. It's got a light bulb. You know what it looks like? It looks like a magic wand, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like a magic wand personal massager. It's really good at massaging, you know, the stress out of your muscles, you know. Glad to see that Hitachi made it all the way to the 27th millennium. All right, so there's a rock up here. We're going to go get that rock. We have 3 others. So the fleet tagging works really well. There's no tentacles, Solmanas. Why do you think it looks like a squid? I mean, unless you're, like, super reaching and, like, you think, like, these spars and stuff are tentacles? I don't know. No. We want this to be a fishbowl. We need a skin where this is like a fishbowl and you have like little fish floating around. That would be awesome. That is what this game needs. By the way, Shosundar, I did see you subscribe. Thank you so much, buddy. I really do appreciate you. There are so many pioneers on scan. Oh my god. D-scan is lit. I'm waiting for somebody to be a absolute Chad and tell me. That the Odysseus blueprint is able to be used. Apparently, CCP Swift has said that the fix for the blueprint exists, but will be implemented tomorrow. So downtime tomorrow, guys. Your boy's gonna be getting on, smashing that production button to get that Odysseus in the oven. So it's probably a good call to get that mining laser upgrade in there. You know, gives us 9% more mining amount. This one had like 1,200 units, I guess. So I have to fill the Odysseus's cargo hold with the ore from the low-density asteroids. Okay, we have 1,400 right now. Disk Space says the known issues page on the forum was up very quickly after downtime. He suspects CCP knew about these bugs already. No. That's a conspiracy theory, Low Disk Space. It's clearly a conspiracy theory. But you know what they say about conspiracy theories? Conspiracy theories are just truths that have come out too early. Oh, dude, that is so cool. Chat, I would like to draw your attention to the top right-ish of the screen. You see how you have the asteroid targeted? Look at this additional bar. Can I click and drag this somewhere else? No, I can't move it. Weird, I can't move the lock target. But there's this little white bar that goes all the way around. That is actually your asteroid's your asteroids, the word here, rocks remaining, I guess. So as you see, as you mine, it's just stripping away little chunks. That's really cool. So instead of like 3 people stacking up on the same rock that's about to pop, right? You can see when you lock the rock, you can see how much is left so that you don't get rock blocked. Anybody?
Move this man!
Tough crowd. Tough crowd. And chat goes mild. Listen, man. Hanging out here in space just drives me crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Staring at the rock, just mining away. You guys know me, I'm not a, You guys know me, I'm not really a mining enthusiast, so this is kind of hard for me right now. 707, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. All right, we got 2,500 so far. Just gonna look around. Here we go. We have about 1,000 units over there, so we're gonna go to that Veldspar isotope rock, and then we have another one over here. Yeah, approximately 1,000 units. This one was actually a little bit more than 1,000. So just, it's a slow burn, even if you're, even if you're running a micro warp drive. They're in the partner Discord talking about the math for like the production cost of the Odysseus. I just told them, I was like, math is for poor people. I just hit buy all and start. What's the ore hold on this thing? The ore hold on this thing is 8,000 Valor. It's not bad. It's a step up from the Venture. Which I think is fantastic. I think that there should be a step up, without going straight to the barges, all the hefty big stuff. Now, guys, if you do check the New Eden store, for the Catalyst expansion, there is some cool stuff going on. All right, they're giving you Plex. They're giving you 10 Plex. And then there is 7 days Omega for 10 Plex. So not too bad, right? That's actually a really good price for Omega. So we'll go ahead and buy that. And then, of course, because today is Tuesday, we do get our free gift of 15,000 skill points. So make sure you guys claim that as well. All right, we're halfway through this rock. So yeah, if we look at the skills, Spaceship Command, Mining Destroyer. Let's put some skill points in there because we just got 15k, so no big deal. A few more points in that. Now our optimal range is 26 kilometers. Not too bad. And we're actually mining more rock. Thank you, sweetie. Ooh. The missus bringing me a breakfast bagel. All right, it's a protein bagel with, looks like, scrambled eggs with some basil from the garden in there, along with some bacon and some cheese. Oh, it's spinach. It's spinach. Even better, because spinach is really good for you. I have the best fiance in the world. All right. We have 3750 on the Veldspar isotopes. We need 5k. So we're just going to burn over to this last asteroid. Oh, hold on. It's only one of my lasers that works at 26. The others work at 18. Because I have one odd laser out because I had to buy it after stripping out the lasers off of our Venture Fit. Uh-oh, Spiteful. You did win that giveaway, by the way, buddy. I don't think Spiteful ever gave us his in-game name. Yeah, Spiteful. Give me your in-game name so I can send you that Ishtar, buddy. My bad. I'm a little bit behind. No, I'll be okay. Thank you, though. Yeah, just let me know what your name is. All right, Soren. Let's get that to you. Right. Fraternity rejoices. They have another Suspishtar pilot to join their ranks. There you go, brother man. Enjoy. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. All right, now it is the half hour, so we do have our half hour giveaway. This will be a winner's choice. It'll be a Master Arms Cerebral Accelerator or a spin on the Wheel of Spins. Exclamation booty to get in, and good luck. All right, we're at 4701. Yeah, so we'll get exactly what we need from this. All right, now we go to the SOE Odysseus. Yeah, this is really easy for new players. The training time is like literally 17 minutes to get into your Pioneer when they give you the skill book. Now, it is an epic arc, so I hope the reward is suitably epic. Now, apparently, we also get the Plex log from this patch, by the way. Plex Vault. Where's our Plex log? I don't know. Where does that get shown? That's the vault, but doesn't show me the... Oh, hey, add Omega Game Time. It shows 10. I don't know. Okay. All right, gonna take that from our mining hold, dump it into the Odysseus. And we are done! Great work, Capitan. Analyzing now. All right. Look at him, he's even got a mustache. This is quite unexpected. These isotopes were formed in a massive explosion. All right, Space Osh is getting real suspicious here. How could that be possible? Phased fields don't explode, do they? Strange indeed. Based on their position, I have been able to trace the origin point of the event that created them. Perhaps you will find answers there. This must be incorrect. These coordinates lead to an Upwell Consortium research base. The coordinates are correct. It must be your assumptions that are wrong. Hey, get fucked. You don't talk to Chad like that. All right, seems like we're done here. Now I get to go see homie again, so another 6 jumps. Tie-dye only getting worse in this system, by the way. 66% time dilation factor. See, that's why the mining took so long. It's because of all these other nerds also mining in system. Valor, The Pipe, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome aboard, mates. Welcome to the crew. Am I doing SOE missions? No, this is the new Epic Arc, the new mining Epic Arc. I will be posting this to YouTube. I'm just gonna like super low quality. I'm just gonna highlight out the section where we start doing the Epic Arc, and then, you know, post it up. In case you're here from YouTube, hi YouTube. Remember to like and subscribe, and use code PLUNDER at checkout in the Markee Dragon store or the EVE Online web store. Kimmin winning the giveaway. Kimmin. Claim your prize with exclamation claim. $707 winning the giveaway. Catching it off the backboard because Kimmin did not claim it. Will 707 claim it? Re-rolled again because 707 didn't claim it. Oh my god, dude. 707 didn't claim it. He celebrated first. He put his hands in the air like he just didn't care. He was like, whoop, whoop, let's go. And then it re-rolled. Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Commander Antilles catching it off the backboard. Now, Commander Antilles, are you going to play it safe? Are you going to be a non-believer in our Wheel of Spins and take a booster? Or are you going to be that Chad and spin the wheel? There's so much activity over here. All right. Commander Antilles says he will not be shunned. All right, he doesn't want to be a social pariah, chat. Let's go ahead, pull up our wheel, and let's see what goodies you will get. Donk, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Algos, Death Glow Remnant Skin. I know you're too poor to afford a respin token, so looks like Algos Death Glow Remnant is going your way. It's not too shabby, though. It's got skulls on it. And we like skulls. Trading contract. Going to West Economics. And Tilly says he did it for the people. Just one more not cool thing from the wheel that other people won't have to get. Hostpipe, where do you start the new Epic Arc? Hostpipe, it's located in Kisogo. You can actually go to the agency. You can go to Agents and Missions, click Epic Arcs, and you'll see Fractured Legacy. We have just completed the missing plot. And now we're just about to complete Pioneering Spirit. Yeah, it's 3 jumps from Jitta, so it's very accessible. All right, he's giving us the cash. Because I'm in a fleet, they're like, hey, do you want to split it equally? Yeah, sure, I'll split it equally with myself. All right, let's go find out the truth, chat. Ooh, we're going to get as a reward, we're going to get a mobile phase anchor blueprint. Now, those phase anchors are used in the phase fields to make the rocks real. So, whatever happened to Sarnai happened at this abandoned Upwell site. With your help, we can uncover the truth and give Sarnai's legacy the ending it deserves. All right, so they recommend flying a Pioneer fitted for mining and also a data analyzer. Okay. Okay, buddy, okay. So, I guess we'll strip out the shield extender because we probably won't need it. And slap the data analyzer in there. And we'll be good to go. He also recommends a micro warp drive, which we already have. So we've already started. Let's roll. I love that it does give you the helpful tips about like what they recommend for doing the mission. Oh, nice. Something sold. Made a little bit of money. So the anchor thing needs Adavum as a material. So Adavum prices are going to go up. Nice. And yes, Epic Arcs are repeatable every 90 days. Yes, Cosmos missions are the only one-time thing. We're almost there, boys. Very epic, much arc. Wow. Let's go, boys. Granny's warm pies out there. Treading amongst the stars. Uncovering Upwell secrets. Data centers are part of Cosmos, I think, technically. Because it has to do with, like, boosting your standings so that you can actually do them sometimes. So Hosspipe's asking if I'm upgrading to the Odysseus. I'll use it for some things, Hosspipe, for sure. But, it's too big for some of the stuff I do. I mean, I might use it for, like, some low-sec stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. But it would be kind of... It wouldn't be an all-the-time thing. Because, like... I'd probably end up taking the Odysseus to, like, low-sec and stuff. Just so that the hull isn't going to be a huge inconvenience. All right, so we're getting to the origin point of the explosion. So there's an interstellar gravimetric transmitter. Oh, hey, there's mines, chat. Use my mining lasers to remove asteroids and clear a safe path. Interesting. Oh, so like you're actually blowing up rubble. With your lasers. Interesting. I wonder if there's another thing I need to add to the overview. Also, I wonder how strong these mines are. I just didn't know if there was something on the overview for the mines.
I shall live and die a pirate king.
So we have rubble. I don't think it's worth anything, but we have rubble. Cavell says, mine only rocks with 1250 volume. Wrong stage, Cavell. Wrong stage. We're on the 3rd mission. Oh, there we are. I can see one of the mines now. I mean, do I need to mine the rocks? I don't even think I need to mine the rocks, to be honest. I just have to get to the structure. Or did they make it so the rock is just tackling you? Like, I should be able just to shoot past it right here. Yep, here we go. Yeah. I don't have to eat all the rocks or anything. All right, getting a little bit closer. Hold on, there's a ship warping in. Oh dear. Chat, why is there a ship warping in? Oh, you know what? Upwell. Oh, it's Director Becker! And she's in an Outrider. Hello, dearie. Unfortunately, now you know too much. Time to die. All right, so apparently recovering that data is the last thing Sarnai would have wanted. We're here for the truth. Whatever Orr and Upwell did here, it's the least you owe Sarnai. How can you be so sure she wouldn't want the world to know? Because she died trying to bury it. It's dangerous information in the wrong hands. You have to trust me. Honor her sacrifice and destroy that structure. And then I'll give you some biscuits, dearie. All right, so I can either transmit the data or destroy all evidence. I'm going to hack the transmitter because I'm a dick. we go. Can I hack the other one too? Just see what happens. Oh, nope. It makes the other target invulnerable. Okay, what are we waiting on now? So we hacked the transmitter. I wonder what's going to happen here. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that we're at 66 time dilation factor. Oh, I loot the cannon, then I'm done. Okay. Proof of transmission. All right, loaded it into Granny's warm pie. And now I get to leave. Curse you, Capsuleer! You're kinder a stain on the stars. We would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. Alright, so there we go. Doesn't tell you to loot the can, so like, you know, I didn't loot the can at first. Come on, guys, I'm a simple man. You gotta tell me what to do. Ah, yes. The perpetual warp. 56% tie-dye, jeez. So we'll make it back to station in about 6 months. Now, Dr. Beckett was actually piloting the Tech 2 version of the mining destroyer, the Outrider. That is actually a mining command destroyer. It's pretty interesting. So you get mining bursts. You also get shield command bursts bonuses. Interestingly enough, Defender Launcher reactivation delay. I don't think Defender Launchers have been relevant in a very long time, if ever. So that's interesting. And then, of course, you can fit MJDs. It's a nifty little thing. All right, we're 3 jumps away. We'll turn this mission in. Is this the last mission? Yes. So, this is a very short epic arc. All right, I think we just go back to Homeboy and turn it in. And then we're done. You get ore standings. Yay, just what I wanted for Christmas. or standings. I'm going to take these. Thank you so much, CCP. I'm going to take these and put them right next to my Evermarks. Right in the trash. Anyway. I know, I am an ungrateful child. All right, jumping into our last system so we can hit the dock. Now, guys, it is the top of the hour, so we'll start our giveaway for the Cerberus. Exclamation booty, get into the giveaway for the Cerberus. That's right, guys. We do giveaways every half hour on this channel. You guys do amazing things supporting me, so I like to give a little bit back to you. Val, I see you out there, buddy. Good to see you. All right, we're docked up. All right, so we do get our mobile phase anchor blueprint. We do get the money, so let's go ahead and complete that mission. Finally, he can put Sarnai to rest. It's not what she deserved. She deserved to live a full life, grow old, and die in comfort. But it's what she would have wanted, and there's honor in that. Oh, that's why her name was in the list of materials. Yeah, she got exploded. That's what happened, chat. She got exploded. And so she was part of all those asteroids. Oh, man. All right, so we got a little bit of, let's go ahead and trash that. Got a little bit of goodies. So we got that phased anchor blueprint, which you need for the sites. When you scan them down, you want to run them. You got a little bit of reputation with ore, and you got a free ship. You got a free pioneer out of the deal. So really good for new players. Really good for new players. All right, so we are officially done, ladies and gentlemen, with the newest epic arc introduced in the Catalyst expansion. All right, if you guys are over on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. That's the usual YouTube shill, right? Also, use code PLUNDER at checkout when you buy EVE Online stuff.